Welcome to Nashville football fans. A great look here inside of Nissan Stadium. Today, a good one in store here. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Tennessee Titans.
It's time to tighten up. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2025 Tennessee Titans.
Joey Sly is going to have the honor of getting us started. And we're off and running from Nissan Stadium. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So the Saints offense taking over for the first time here. And leading them began his college career way back in 2018. Now entering the NFL as a second-round pick. It's Tyler Shough.
Kate, it's really obvious. Tyler has nothing to prove about his dedication to the game. And he put his body on the line collegiately. He got that covered across a 7-year career in a couple different stops. Evaluators, they love grit. And Tyler's got a lot of it.
This is Alvin Kamara with it. Escapes the defender. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Kate, if that first play is any indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45. Shough now on first down. Taken in by Vele, right side. And he gets it across midfield and into Titans territory.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Shough now from the gun. That's incomplete left side.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Shough working from the gun. Here comes the pressure, and he's going to be dropped by the Titans. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Oftentimes, these early exchanges are just a feeling-out process for rushers and blockers. But they can also set the tone for the battles the rest of the game. And that defender, you know, with an early win, he's feeling really good about himself.
So 4th down, and here comes Kai Kroger to punt for the Saints. And this will put an end to the drive after it stalled out. And the fair catch made here at the 15. So here come the Titans now to get their first drive of the game. Leading them out, the #1 pick in 2025 NFL Draft out of Miami. It's Cam Ward.
We talk all the time, Kate, of the NFL at times being a copycat league, and there's no question the success of Penix and Bo Nix and Jaden Daniels and all of their experience they brought to the NFL game was attractive to Tennessee, taking Cam Ward 1-1. This guy has been there and done it and seen it all at the college level. Now, he's got to bring that experience and watch it flourish in the NFL.
The first carry here for Tony Pollard. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. The play clock runs out. This will be a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0.
Still second down.
Offense to the line for second down. Running it after the penalty. Pollard's in. That football's up for grabs. But fortunately, the Titans were able to jump back on that one. No turnover on the play.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
That's complete to Alec Manor. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Gonna run with Pollard. Again, he's taken down right at the line. Same guy, same call, same result. And now it's third down.
Well, Kate, the rough showing both individually and collectively continues with this run game. The fumble earlier and now totally stuffed on that one.
5 men in the secondary for the Saints. Third down. Here he goes, third and long. He's going to try to drop it in, deep right. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force fourth down. So they couldn't throw for it on third down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
Punt coming out from the Titans on this fourth down. On comes Johnny Hekker. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. On behalf of all of us here at EA Sports, hope that you are having an excellent Thanksgiving day. And today, of course, also our John Madden Thanksgiving celebration across the NFL, where we recognize the impact John had on generations of football fans, from his days as a legendary coach of the Raiders, to his decades as a broadcaster, to his influence on new generations of fans as the namesake of our game. And all of us here proud to remember his impact on the sport. First and 10. Here's Shuck. That's caught by Chris Olave. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
A gain of 19 yards. And
from a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
New set of downs from 37. Here's Shuck, first and 10. And the Titans rush is going to win this round. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Kind of feel like we're watching a welcome to the NFL moment for this rookie quarterback. Hey, kid, yeah, the rush gets here a little bit faster at this level than it does the college game.
After the sack could really use a big play here on second down. It's second and 15. Shotgun snap to Shuck. This is reeled in by Taysom Hill. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for Saints first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
On play action, here's Shaw. Brought in inside the 20. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. This play goes for 36. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Kamara now on 1st and 10. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. That's a nice quick correction for this front block. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Shuck. He brings it in. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
7th play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3. Throwing. Chuck. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down.
This defense has been trying like mad to do anything to disrupt the rhythm, get the QB off his spot. It's got to be a massive relief to see their efforts paid off on that play.
Now we'll have a field goal try coming up for the Saints. A very short kick here from the right hash. Smith able to put it through. And they are able to get their first 3 points of this game.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Smith has it on the tee, and it's ready to send it flying. Julius Chestnut to return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So Tennessee headed out for its 2nd drive of the game. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. 1st and 10 here. Ward. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. He was looking for El Manor. So that brings up 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
2nd and 10 now. Ward. This one found by a defender instead and knocked away. Back-to-back passes failing to connect, Brock. It's 3rd down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Gets himself free. Buys time, rolling right. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Don't want to give them another shot at 3rd down, so they'll bring up 4th while they can and decline the flag.
That penalty is declined.
Here comes the Titans punting unit. Johnny Hecker, the one to send it away. And he'll have this fair catch right along the 25. The Saints come marching onto the field. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Saints to the line now. First and 10. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Shuck looking to pass here. Catch made by Alvin Kamara. And he's going to have this out near the 40, just a little bit short of it. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Saints first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Running behind center with Kamara. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Jeffrey Simmons that time on the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. They'll throw 3rd and long. Dialing up a receiver screen. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Saints first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
So critical, Kate, on those receiver screens to get that ball out with great precision. You don't want that receiver thinking about anything but navigating the blocks in front of him. That's well done by everybody.
Kamara running out of the gun. Has a lane inside the 35. And he's going to be taken down at the 28. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Another run for Kamara. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through 1 quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They have it 2nd down, well inside of field goal range. Shot to throw. Completed over the middle. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Titans in the dime. 3rd down. 6 DBs out there. Running back sent in motion. 3rd down. Here's Shuck. Throw left side finds Johnson. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That's another Saints first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. Off the play action, Chuck. Here comes the pressure, and he's going to be dropped by the Titans. And their 4th sack of the game right there brings up 2nd down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Might be time to reach into the bag of tricks on 2nd down. 16 to go following the sack. Motion to the left is Olave. Shuck's going to throw here. Finds him over the middle. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down.
Well, we have seen the value of a big physical tight end. Just like that. Those post routes downfield so hard to defend. The great tight ends, the physical tight ends, it's almost as if they're posting up on the low block in basketball, and you can't get around them.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Brought in. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Just about a yard to the marker, so they're going to take the risk and go for this. 4th down, he calls his own number on the option. And this one is doomed in a big way, went in the wrong direction, and they can just keep going the wrong direction. Get off the field, boys. That's a turnover on downs.
4th down, you want the ball in the hands of your biggest and best playmaker. In a lot of offenses, that is the QB. They trusted him to run for it, but the defense locked it down in time.
The Titans ready to take over on offense. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
First call here coming from the shotgun. We'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. One's complete to Chimere DK. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
Man in motion, out of the slot. Here he is on 3rd and short. Out to his wide out, it's a screen. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Ward. This is thrown towards a defender instead. Man, he's the one who makes a play on the football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. Again, Ward going to the air. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Finds the in route, complete. Looks great initially, but he is short of that 1st down marker. They rallied to him in time to force the 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Same as a touchback here. Fair catch made at the 20. The Saints and running back Alvin Kamara trotting back out to the field. They passed on the field goal, didn't get it on 4th down. Interested to see what they do if a similar situation arises on this next possession. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Pistol snap here to Shuck. Hits him on the in route. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in-cut and make the catch.
Finding Olave back-to-back plays. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Shuck working from the gun. Completed to his running back. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that's good for a Saints 1st down.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Here's a give inside to Kamara. He dodged the tackle. And he takes it down to the 33. 21 yards on the play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
Saints 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
I think the favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. And this one too far in front of him. It's a complete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's a money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Shuffling out from the gun. And this is going to be a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints make it a 9-point advantage. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. When you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
For the extra point, here's Smith. The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints make it a 10-point ball game.
Titans, nothing.
Smith has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Here's Chimere DK on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Out come the Titans for another offensive possession. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old-school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback and as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
First and 10, it's Pollard. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Ward off the play fake. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
So first down from the 41. From the gun, it's Ward. Finds his man, it's Van Jefferson. And he made a bit for midfield there, but stopped at his own side at the 49.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on, and then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, well, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
They give on second to Pollard. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
New set of downs from 37. They run the counter to Pollard. Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on one, and now they get him behind the line. All right, here we go. Second down. Shotgun snap now to Ward. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
Kate, I don't know if I've ever told you, but my dad was a driver's ed teacher, and I could just hear him right now say, son, take this out of reverse and put it in drive, because this one's going nowhere right now. A drastic change on this play needed, and maybe a whole lot of luck to keep this series alive.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's 3rd and very long. 3rd and long for him here. waiting for that one to make a play on it, knocked it away, forcing fourth down.
Okay, what I love about that play, everybody can see the pass breakup, the knock away. You can see the result. What you don't see are the fundamentals. The corner's job of mirroring that route, being stride for stride, and then having the great anticipation and timing to knock it away.
And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20. The Saints and Tyler Shuck just about ready for their next drive. And he sure has put on that chef's hat to dice up their defense early in this one. Quite the appetizer that he's prepared to what could be a great overall performance. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Counter give to Kamara. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass and at times stuffing the run.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delayed game.
Delayed game.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty.
Still 2nd down.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. To throw, Shuck. That's caught left side by Bailey. And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down. Now we get timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Not met many receivers in my life that don't love the spotlight, but you got to earn your place there. The easy way to do it, catches just like that, going up into double coverage and making the play anyway.
Got to figure out this 3rd down here. Shotgun snap to Shuck. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Here comes the Saints punting unit. The Titans with Chimere DK deep to return. Fair catch called for and made. Looks like that's at the 36-yard line. The Titans offense headed out just before halftime. They still have access to a pair of timeouts, a little time left as well, so points very much in play here. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10. Ward's going to throw it. Completed over the middle. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Tennessee calling its 2nd timeout now. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
2nd down, looking for options. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the 1st down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Football's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Gonna throw this one. Ward. Throwing this for the end zone. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone, but they just can't finish the play.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
As always, big thanks to our guy Scott Hansen and everyone down in Orlando. We're back looking at a 2-score game here, Brock, as our third quarter gets underway. Smith has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Now on the return, here's DK. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So to begin the third, it'll be the Titans offense we see first. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team, this low-scoring affair. Tennessee to the line, 1st and 10. We'll go play action. He's got a man left. Short pick up to their own 31. Alontae Taylor making the stop.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. 6-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Tennessee 1st down.
That's the beauty of mixing up your play calling. Like a great boxer, you never throw the same punch. Throw some unique looks. And that jet sweep, highly effective at moving the chains.
New set of downs from 37. Hand off running left, Pollard. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
Design quarterback run here. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
You know, gains that seem a little tougher to get against the front, gosh, this QB just makes routine. Such effortless running to pick up a handful on that designed run.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Trying the inside handoff to Pollard. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the 1st down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
All set now, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. And this one's incomplete, too low as it skips off the ground. Chimere DK, the one he was looking for. And now they face 2nd down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these, and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Got a shotgun. It's Ward. Fights out the pressure. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Throw here, third down. Got DK, complete. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Titans have a first.
That's good for a Titans first down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
You know, call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
He has the catch, but no, he can't get down in bounds. Oh, Brock, it was nearly a touchdown, but they're going to say it's incomplete. Boy, they had the look, Brock, and they just missed a touchdown as the throw put him a little bit too close to the edge of that end zone.
Handle priority number one, that's to catch it and secure it. Unfortunately, did not leave enough room to land his feet in the end zone, despite what was really a tremendous effort.
They're setting up the screen. It's Pollard. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's down to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Joey Sly on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Titans cut it to a field goal game.
Titans 7.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. This makes it up to the 25. The Saints still running back Alvin Kamara, trotting back out to the field. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
Saints to the line now. First and 10. Off the play action. Chuck. To the right side. Cut by Olave. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Saints first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Pistol snap here to Shuck. It's caught left side by Hill. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark it to 48.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Shuck working from the gun. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. Searching for Chris Olave with that one. So now they're going to have to figure out this third down.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
Third down, here's Shaw. Finds him over the middle. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up fourth down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
Back to throw it. He's got it to his running back. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him a first on fourth down.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Kamara gets it. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up second down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. They stay on the ground, Kamara. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense.
Delay of game, offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0.
Still third down.
Well, that delay game certainly doesn't help things. It's third and even longer now. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Finds a man underneath. It's Kamara. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Now we'll have a field goal try coming up for the Saints. This will be around a 33-yarder for him. Smith able to put it through. And that'll double their lead to 6.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Smith has it on the tee, and it's ready to send it flying. Here's Chestnut on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So now here comes the Titans on offense. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Titans to the line now. 1st and 10. Ward off the play fake. He'll try and run this. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
13 yards.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Off the play fake. Here's Ward. And he's going to go down. Great work by the Saints. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
I love a good bootleg just like every other quarterback does. And bootlegs are most effective, Kate, when you're running it first and you deceive that defense. But if you're not running it, or it's a poor fake, or you got a defense that is sound, well, you have the opportunity to get hit in the face in less than 2 seconds, just like that.
Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is 2nd and 16. From the gun, it's Ward. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. Alec Iomanner, the intended receiver. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
3rd and long for him here. Passing struggles, bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
Punt team on the field. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. And that fair catch corralled just beyond the 25-yard line. The Saints and Tyler Shuck just about ready for their next drive. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Slot receivers headed left. They'll start things off with a run by Kamara. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Shuck now from the gun. Completes this one to Hill. And he's short of the 1st after a mile gain.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Titans in the nickel for 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. He finds Melee working downfield here. And he has this down to the 34. He'll pick up a 34 yards on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty.
Still 1st down.
Set him back 5. It's 1st and 15 after the penalty. Rush coming for Shuck. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
2nd and 3 now. Run here with Kamara. Hop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Titans sending out some nickel coverage here. 3rd down. So we're through 3 here. The Saints have it with a lead. Not a big one, though, trying to carry it through. The Titans in the nickel for third down. Third and long. They're going to throw. Got a man. Bailey has it. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for Saints first down.
First down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10. They'll run the toss to Kamara. He hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. Second down coming up.
Even though that run did not net them a first down, I can promise you this, Kate. I promise you. I know how it works. They're going to circle that one. They're going to remember that one. And when they need some key yards on the ground, they'll come back to that call later.
Less than a ruler needed here on second down. They run it from the gun with Kamara. He's going to be driven backwards. Looks like he's at the 8. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
On play action, here's Sean. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So it's going to be 4th and short. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, but you couldn't do it.
So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on down.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen on the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Tennessee to the line. First and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Pollard. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap now to Ward. Short pass brought in. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
3rd and just 2 to go. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jonas Sanker. And the Saints take over after running it inside the red zone. Great team defense here. Got to him right as he was about to let that football fly, Brock, and the hit leads to a pick by their safety.
And an easy pick at that one, Kate. Not take anything away from who actually intercepted it, but that turnover was all about the guys up front.
Yep.
And one thing I love about today's game and analytics, we got more than just sacks. We get QB pressures, we get QB hits because we've seen the impact they can have, an impact that was felt right there with that INT.
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10. Here's a give to Kamara. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
A gain of 15 yards.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. Going power with a big tight end. And he's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2.
That's what I call a go-for-broke call right there. Had that one saved up for a specific spot, and it fell just short of getting him the touchdown.
Thankfully, not a big loss last play. They're at the 2, 2nd and goal. Zone read here, and hand off to Kamara. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Just a couple on that play. It's going to be 3rd and goal.
That's twice now. Runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Shot for running the sneak. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
All right, get that popcorn ready. It's 4th and goal late. Running for it, Kamara. And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The Saints stretch it to a 2-score game in the 4th. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. So, Brock, they take a gamble, and it pays off with a big touchdown on 4th and goal.
And they do it on the ground as well, and that just speaks volumes. That's confidence that you can own this line of scrimmage, and your back will see a lane and will get the job done. That just infuses your team and your sidelines with so much confidence.
Following the touchdown, Shuck has the offense ready to try to tack on 2 more.
The Saints will line up for the...
All right, they're going to throw for it. It's caught! And right back into the end zone he goes. So one play, it's a touchdown. Then the next for 2, and he's extended their lead. Smith has it on the tee, and it's ready to send it flying. Here's Chestnut on the return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. We'll get another look at this Tennessee offense. And they just saw that lead stretched out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And, Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation. But a state of urgency, got to be sky high right now.
Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come, 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Dialing up a receiver screen. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
So many times, Kate, when I see these receiver screens, I think punt return. It's like a punt return. On punt return, it's all about those blocks. The returner's got to catch it, and he's got to feel those blockers in front of him. It's no different on a big play like this with the wide receiver screen.
Now a toss. It's Pollard. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't add a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 2 at the Saints' 43-yard line.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. Yeah, it would have been a big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. And that sets up 3rd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Here he is on third and short. Connection is made. Manning. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think it's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First and 10 here. Ward. Caught by his back here. It's Pollard. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. A gain of 15 there. And that's good for a Tennessee first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
They'll run here with Tajay Spears. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stop made for no gain on that first down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
First down run netted nothing. Here is second and 10. They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up.
Delay of game, offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0.
Still second down.
So that delay backs him up 5. Now second and 15 to go. The tight end going in motion right. Now Ward. Caught quickly on the slant. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
So a tough spot now. This is third and 9. Gonna throw this one. Ward. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans now within 1 score in the fourth. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
To the line comes Ward. They're going for 2.
The Titans will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He's going to throw it. And he'll get into the end zone and make this a 1-score game in the fourth quarter.
The score, Saints 21, Titans 15.
Ooh, you could feel the greater sense of urgency from him there, Brock. Trailing on the scoreboard, and he took the initiative to convert that 2-point try.
Yeah, you always need your quarterback to be able to manufacture points, but especially when you're down. He's got the license to improvise anytime. And what a confidence builder to everyone around him when your QB can make something out of nothing.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Return coming from the 6. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Saints and Tyler Shuck just about ready for their next drive. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Off the play action, Chubb. Throwing the out route complete. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. It's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
Okay, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a 1st down, that's a bonus.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Good, strike downfield to Olave. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. How about a big hitter, 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
First and 10, here's Shuck. And the Titans rush is going to win this round. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. So things not looking good after that sack. 15 to go here on 2nd down. Shot working from the gun. Completed over the middle. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. Tennessee calling its 2nd timeout now. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. He'll throw it. That's caught for the first. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints go up by 12 in the 4th. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes the comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Chuck and the Saints offense still out there. They're going for 2.
The Saints will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Line up the design keeper. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails.
You know, Kate, that is called the moment of truth. You call your own number, and you got to convert. Otherwise, you don't want to run over to the sidelines. It didn't happen that time. Defense did their job.
Smith has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Here's Chestnut on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So the Tennessee offense headed out for another series. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. Titans to the line now. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Ward. Throw left side, complete. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. Ward now. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Pete Werner has it. And the Saints get the football back with great field position there at the 36. Saints to the line now. 1st and 10. So this drive with a design run. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be 2nd down. With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout.
Boy, is it tough to fool this defense with how well they read and react to these plays. Held that line, and the QB keeper gets nada.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Here's a give inside to Camaro. And all he can get is a yard, bro. It's going to be 3rd down.
Cody Barton on the stop. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
They've got a man in motion. 3rd down, here's Shuck. It's a big strike to Hill. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
A gain of 26 yards. And the Saints, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
So this is a win on the road for the Saints. And this is a game that proves every Pee Wee and Pop Warner and high school coach across the country correct, Brock. Teams who make fewer mistakes and turnovers are going to win a lot of football games. They kept the football, they forced a couple of turnovers, and that was a big part of the difference in this one. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Saints as we say goodbye from Nashville.